Welcome to Lightworkers Unite, a sacred space for seekers, healers, creatives, and lightworkers.
We're your hosts, Mayume and Manjeet, and we're here to remind you who you truly are, light in human form.
Together, we explore spirituality, healing, intuition, purpose, and the magic of being alive in this extraordinary time. So take a deep breath, open your heart,
And let's walk this journey together.
welcome, Lightworkers. Hi, Mayume.
Hello, Manjeet. How are you this afternoon? What is
Yeah,
it?
I don't even know.
Now,
I think
right?
it's still morning, actually.
Is it still morning? Oh, see, I guess I need another cup of coffee. So we are here again.
Yes.
And what are we going to talk about today?
Yeah. Well, we were going to kind of
Do our new thing?
let's do our new thing. Let's do our new thing. We're
Okay.
kind of winging it today. We're really letting Spirit take the podcast. It's taking over.
Yes.
Spirit is taking over today. And so we are just going to go with the Lightworker Unite Oracle Deck like we did in the last episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're just going to pull a card and do a little bit of riffing. See
Ooh.
what kind of channeled information we get.
Riffing. Oh, I like it. Riffing.
We're going to have a riff off.
We're going to have a riff off. Hello, pitch perfect people. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love it. We're just going to let Spirit kind of guide us. So I'm going to pull this time. I've got our beautiful Oracle cards here, Lightworkers Deck Oracle cards.
This is the front of it. If you haven't got your deck. It's just a really fun way to, maybe this is what your practice would look like. In our last episode, if you haven't heard it, we kind of talk a little bit about clearing the cards and what it would look like to incorporate Oracle card readings into your daily practice.
That's right.
So, we've already cleared the cards. And we've already decided that we're going to just pick this one and we're going to just have the intention that Spirit's going to.
That's right. We're going to kind of like wing it.
And Spirit's going to give us what we need.
And we're just going to talk about it. And
it's that simple.
So whoever's listening, you'll probably need this card too, or at any time. So we're going to see what it means, like what it means to me, what it means to you, because we've already talked about how these cards, even though we've created them, they have different meanings for us sometimes. So what one card in here might mean to me is different for what it means for you, Manjeet. And I love that because we want everyone to know that that's exactly how the cards would work for you, is that that it's going to be different. You're going to have your own take and meaning and experiences from the card. So let's just see what's going to, let's dive in. Let's see what's going to happen.
Right.
Everyone ready?
Let's go.
All right. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you, goddesses, deities, spirit guides, loved ones, all beautiful entities, cosmic and earthly ancestors, and ascended masters. I heard, let's bring them all in for this beautiful podcast to see the card. Here we go. Oh my God. Seriously. Oh, we got the ego. Oh, again, another shadow series 22. Oh my gosh. Do you want to read that for us?
What assumptions are you making about others and about yourself?
Oh my God.
Ooh, number 22.
Yeah.
Shadow series. Wow, look at that. So if for those of you listening and not seeing the card, it is a woman who is looking in a mirror that has been like broken.
Cracked.
So
broken,
you
cracked.
can see kind of pieces of her image and all the little shattered pieces, right?
Right.
So it's kind of like this really interesting. What comes up for you when you see that card, Mayume?
Well, first of all, was it intentional that we made it a blonde white woman with blue eyes? Like,
it's so weird.
I mean, we didn't intentionally do that. Yeah, it's not
me.
It's not me either. But what is interesting, we should have. What's interesting about this card, I think it was the image that we found that we're like, oh, this is it, that we felt resembled ego, and so ego can mean many things. So. Many things. And again, it's a shadow series. So we've got 2 shadow series in a row. What's going on?
Yeah.
What
I think a lot of shifting is happening out there in the Lightworker world, right? I think there's a lot of shifting, and sometimes even with the sun energy. Thank God we have sun energy right now in summer.
Thank God, I know. I love it.
I think people are really going through some shit right now.
Right.
I really do.
And you think during the summer, like, oh my gosh, vacations, lake time, boat time, sun time, and I get to relax and reset. But sometimes, I mean, there's shit. People get sick,
Mm,
or people,
yes,
um,
I know.
yeah, sometimes. So what you tell me, let's start with you this time. What does this
Yes.
card
Okay.
mean to you,
Wow.
Manji?
Well, it's so interesting that you and I both had kind of this like, oh fuck
I
energy.
know.
Like, oh boy, yeah. That kind of made me laugh out loud, like, oh, okay.
I
Um,
know.
yeah, I think for me the ego card is really it is about you getting in your own way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where are you getting in your own way to potentially be blocking the frequency of abundance and love and light? Like,
Mm,
where are you putting your ego ahead of maybe what is best for yourself or the purpose, you know?
yeah.
So it feels really broad right now. Like as I'm talking, it feels like I need to say something really big in general, like ego, like getting out of your way, whether it's in business or in relationships. Um, and then also like ego is also, I hear this like a really, really, really powerful internal dialogue. And as like as a life coach, the ego, that gremlin, we call it that inner dialogue can be really, really powerful. And it can stop you dead in your tracks from any kind of momentum that you want to create in your life. So
Right.
that's what it feels like. It feels like why are you in your own way right now to
Yeah.
receive happiness, joy, and abundance?
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And I love those words are so light and fluffy and feel so good. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So the ego, I always kind of see the ego. For me, I think of it if it's my soul journey, I'm driving the car, I'm in charge. But
Yeah.
sometimes ego will get in the front seat and either, talk to me or take over. And so I always have to say, okay, who's driving the car? Is it soul or ego? Like whose voice am I hearing? And I will find like, oh my God, I just let ego drive. Right. So get
Mm,
in the freaking back seat, ego. I always say get in the back because I still need ego. We still need ego because sometimes ego shows up for us in a way that gives us fire. Sometimes we
yeah.
need to be listening to ourselves like, I've got this. I can do this. This is for me. This is my time. Um, but a lot of times I always think like, I want spirit to drive. I want my
Mm,
higher self to drive. I want to be in charge. I want to listen to that voice, that intuition, which is soft and gentle and tender and kind, where ego is critical. I always say
mm,
when, students of mine in mediumship classes or even soul sessions, when they're learning to trust their intuition and their abilities and they're listening to all the clairs, that voice that comes in, they're like, oh yeah, spirit was telling me like, I've been sitting on the couch and lazy and I need to stop watching Netflix. I'm like, fucking spirit doesn't talk to you like that. Spirit would never say that to you. Spirit is never, ever, ever critical. Ever. That
mm,
is ego. That is ego talking. That's
interesting.
your own
Critic.
internal voice
Hmm.
critic. Mhm.
Yeah.
Ego. So I always say, ego, get out of the way. Like you said, we get in our own way. I want to be soul led. I want spirit to drive along with me. I want my higher self to come down and drive this car. So what would my higher self say to me? Mayum,
Yeah.
you are doing everything right. Mayum, you are in the right place at the right time. You are not behind. Just keep going. Like it's different frequency. It's a different message. It's a different vibration to when we listen to that voice. It's different. So for me, it's always
I
like
love that.
ego, get in the back.
Yeah, I it's so interesting. Like I know we're both having this really visceral reaction. Like we both kind of went, "Oh, fuck." Like it was so interesting. And I literally in my body, I just felt like my whole stomach just like tighten and I
Yeah.
felt like hot and sweaty. Like I just felt really like broken, like defeated. I just felt really like low. It was a really boom. I don't really know. Maybe this is like what's going on in the world today too, right? Like I just
Yeah.
felt like my whole abdominal space was like this, which is kind of interesting because that is your solar plexus, right? That is like your
Yes.
third chakra system, which vibrates to the color yellow and
Hmm.
is all about willpower, self-empowerment. It's all about personal freedom.
That's right.
So it's almost like that card, it just like it attacked my willpower.
Mm.
That's how I felt. It felt like it just, like my ego just attacked my self willpower. Like attacked my ability to stand up for myself or be in my power. So I love what you were saying about like, I just want to lead with spirit. I want to lead with that light, my willpower, with my authentic self shining brightly.
Right.
So what if ego and that negative talk is really breaking, your power?
Yeah.
What if it's really doing that in your life right now? And if it is, it's time to tell it to fuck all the way off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And you're so,
Yeah.
I'm like, get in the back seat. And you're like, no, no, no.
No, no, no,
F all the way
no.
off.
Yes.
No,
I can't believe you said F instead of the
I know. I'm
actual word
sorry. Sometimes I
fuck.
say it. Sometimes I say it.
I
Sometimes I
know.
don't. I don't know. I don't
I know,
know.
we're just funny because it was, I'm just like, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it just feels very like, oh, like it almost took my breath away, me. I'm like, it almost felt
Interesting. Like when you
like I
saw the
got
card, it was
punched.
shocking and surprising. When I saw it, I was like, really?
I know.
Really? We have
Like,
to
where's
talk
my
about
ego
this?
getting in
I
the
was like,
way?
where's the sunflower card? Where's the vacation card? Anyway,
Why can't we have like
we have fun.
balance series
What about
or
happy days? I mean,
I know we talked about
we
that.
did. I thought, ooh, wouldn't that be hilarious if that was the card we pulled? No,
I
no.
know.
Instead, we get this blonde bitch in here with the
Yeah.
broken mirror. So fine. Sorry, we love you all, blondies.
I
So
know
you
they're the
blondes are our
cutest.
best
I
friends.
love they
So,
are. Yes,
yeah.
the blondes are my favorite friends of all,
So it
which
is
is, but
really
yeah, it's really
interesting.
weird.
It is.
I wonder too if, the timing of this seems really interesting. Like, we get this ego card that is like really kind of in this pivotal time in our history, in our life, like with the things that are happening to and just in the world, like
Hmm.
politically and environmentally, and
Hmm.
with women, and with like gay and trans rights and all the things. Like, I mean, it's just like everything is like a hot ticket fucking item right now.
Hot
Nothing
mess.
is safe. Everything is on the table.
It's a
Nobody,
hot
every
mess.
it's a hot mess. And so I think I'm wondering if that's all part of this card for some reason.
Absolutely, right? So we can take it internally, and like I said, I know what it means for me when I receive it, and you know what it
Yeah.
means for you. But if we were to hear on the podcast, how does this card relate to light workers? How does it relate to the community, to the nation, to the countries, to the world? And
Yeah.
it's a very dense card. And it is when I think
Mhm.
when we start to look within, which we want to do, we want to trust
Yeah,
our inner light. But sometimes when
absolutely.
our ego is driving or shows up, and then it's like, look at me, instead of like, let's look at unity, let's look at the community. How can we band together to support one another? When ego shows up, it separates us a little
Yeah,
bit, right?
you're right. Yeah, like I'm right, you're wrong.
Yep.
You're wrong, I'm right. Like that's the energy. It feels very
Yes.
definitive, very like,
Yes.
and I see this a lot in my in my corporate coaching, right? It's like in leadership, there is this like sometimes this really dangerous right now resolve of I'm
Mm.
right, you're wrong. You're going to do it my way. And I think that that kind of leadership, in the corporate world, in the realms that I work in, it's not working.
No.
It's, we don't like that. It's like, right, that ego driven leadership is being like rebelled against a little.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I don't know what the fuck is happening with this card. I'm just like,
Feeling icky?
I feel like it feels like all encompassing. It's like business, politics. It's like I'm at like bing, bing, bing. Like I
Mhm.
keep bouncing all over the place, and my solar plexus is on fire.
Wow. See, and I feel nauseous,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel nauseated, like I get like it's like a disease, when you feel sick and you're
Hmm.
nauseous. It just feels like, oh, nauseated by it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It affects the solar plexus. It affects us in our unique self-confidence, self-empowerment way. And again, I do believe that we have to have ego sometimes. I mean,
Yeah.
it's part of our life. It's part of being human. And
Yeah.
so when the human self comes in, and if we do allow ourselves to go into the lower vibration and in those negative words of anger, of oh God, you just said kind of like this self-righteousness feeling.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
right, you're wrong, or I'm better, you're not, or keeping up with the Joneses, like this.
Yeah.
I have to, I gotta push, I gotta, and comparison and competition. That is all under
Yes.
ego.
Yes.
And we all fall into and
For
that's
sure.
okay. So we can't beat ourselves up, but we're like, how soon can we say, fuck you, ego, fuck all the way off, get in the back seat.
Yes.
I want
Yeah.
to have spirit. I want my higher self. I want to be soul led, not ego led. Yeah. And if we all were soul led,
Oh, man.
I mean,
Can you
imagine what that
imagine?
feeling would be like.
Yeah, well, I think it'd be a lot more authentic. And I think
Yeah.
that, what that would do is actually do kind of what you're talking about is by leading with your spirit first, like leading with like what I call seva, which is a Punjabi word for compassionate service without expectation.
Yeah.
It is like doing your best. It's the four agreement, always do your best.
Always do
That's
your
what
best.
we're
Hmm.
talking about, right? So like the flipping of the script from that place of nausea and
Yeah.
like constriction in your solar plexus and like
Yes.
control and like I'm right, you're wrong, like that energy. The flipping of the script is really using ego for good,
Yeah.
right? So I think
Yes.
that's the question now. It becomes
Hmm.
where in your life are you
Hmm.
seeing this negative, destructive, ego driven societal pressures, whether it's work, business, relationships? Um, how can you use your ego for good? Where are you ready to start making decisions in your life that are really based in a positive reframe of ego? Like, this is what I choose. This is what I want. And it is in my highest good. And it is in the highest good of the people around me as well.
Yeah.
Right. That's also ego, but
It is. This is where ego can be
for good.
for good. It really
Yeah.
can be. Lisa Williams, who I love as my mentor, and who is a renowned psychic medium for those that don't know her. And she talks about this when we were doing like platform mediumship. You have to actually invite ego to show up a
Yeah.
little bit, to be like, I can do this. I'm here. I am
Yeah.
powerful. I'm confident. I can do this. And
Yeah.
also, may I say also, with our books that will be, published soon for both of us.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I really had to, it's uncomfortable, but I had to get ego involved to say, this book is my story. I have to really honor myself, my story, that no, I'm not going to add this in because this is my version and I'm writing the book and I'm the author and I want to speak to it. And so I have to
I
be
love that.
selfish. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I know, like, sorry, I'm not going to add all
Yeah.
that. This is my version. You can write your own
Mm,
version if you would like, but this is my story.
I love that. I love that. Like it is like owning your power. That is the flip side of ego is
Yeah.
saying what is in alignment with me. The ego card too, like what I love about this and the correlation you're making with our books is it is, I feel deeply connected, like your solar plexus, third chakra, deeply connected to your throat and your heart.
Yes.
So, right, when we come from a beautiful place of empowerment, then we are able to find love in our hearts. And that's just one chakra up, right? It's just
That's right.
one level up into that beautiful heart space,
Yeah.
into that beautiful space of unconditional love and light. So,
Hmm.
when we are feeling, right, that defeated, oh gosh, I'm working with these assholes again, or, oh, blah, 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 right? Coming from that place of love and then being able to speak your truth. And for you, speaking your truth is on paper right now.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Just
I,
scary.
I,
A
I
little
bet.
scary.
Yeah.
But I need ego to show up to say, you can do, I
Yeah.
need to be forthright. I need to be powerful. I'm not hurting anybody,
Mm-mm.
so just know that, but ego is good for this. And
No,
I
absolutely.
don't want to, I'm not an ego driven person, but sometimes I do need a little more ego for myself to stand up and be like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm doing this. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm in the final stages of my book too. And I
Hmm.
do, I'm really bumping up against like Oh, I mean, there's just a bunch of stories about me and clients and, and it is really like, oh God, is this really like, is it too much? Like, does it feel like, uh, you know,
Egocentric, right? Me, me,
yeah, like,
me.
yeah. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh gosh, do people really care about this story? Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, and yeah, but it is a really,
Mhm.
it's a complete, I've never felt actually writing this book more vulnerable. And
Yeah.
I'm a, obviously pretty outgoing, but I'm very private about a lot of my life, my
Mhm.
personal life, And so this actually shows like some really vulnerable parts of my in as a mother, as somebody who's gone through cancer, somebody who works with clients in some of the darkest spaces of their whole life,
Yeah.
but it feels really raw. And then
Right.
yeah, ego's like, who the fuck do you think you are
Yes,
to
that
write
is what
this?
I feel like ego says. Who do you think you are?
I
Right.
know.
And so, and it questions you and it makes you
Hmm.
self-doubt. And yeah, so people think, oh, they're egotistical. I'm like, ego says things like, you can't do this. Right.
Yeah,
No, sorry.
exactly.
She's better than you. So I don't know who you are. It like, even though it throws you in the back seat. So that's why I'm like, when ego takes over driving, I'm in the back seat, like going, oh my God. Right.
Oh, okay,
And so,
okay.
yeah. So I'm like, no, I'm driving. Damn it. Yeah. So,
Fuck all the way off,
yes,
okay?
yes, yes.
I'm strong enough to write this fucking book.
I
I
can
can
do
do
it.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
a really loaded card,
It is.
But I also really wanted to acknowledge about the card too. It's not just like, your
Yeah.
ego, right? It is also about it says here, right? The assumptions that you're making about yourself.
Yes.
So I love the
And
word that we
others.
used here, assumptions, right? Like,
Right.
what assumptions are you making? And that's where, again, God, the four agreements are all over this card today. So if you've never read that book by Don
Mm,
Miguel Ruiz, it's one of
so
my all
good.
time
Mhm.
favorites. Yeah. It's called The Four Agreements. And we've already touched on two of them. One of them is always do your best, right? And that's the ego saying, I'm doing my best. I'm going to drive this fucking car. And then the card also speaks to making assumptions, meaning what assumptions are you making about other people telling you maybe you can and can't do stuff? What assumptions
Yeah,
are you making about yourself that you can and can't do something?
that's right.
Because it's going to stop you dead in your tracks every fucking time.
Hmm. It,
Assumptions,
right.
making an
Assumption
ass out of you and me.
in me.
How does it go?
That's assume. Yeah.
Right?
Assume. When you assume something, you're making an ass out of you and me. Yeah.
There you go. See, yes, we did it. We did a thing.
Oh my God. And we got it right.
I mean, I think so.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, so I maybe that's it too, right? Like writing this book, like what assumptions are you making about what other people might say about you, Mayum?
Well, right. Which to me is fear led, right? That's not soul led. That's ego. That's fear, because ego takes you down, gets you into dense energy of criticism and self-doubt and fear mode. And so yeah, then all of a sudden, like, oh God, they're gonna see, my vulnerable self. They're gonna judge me, they're gonna not like me, they're gonna think that I'm a liar, all the things that kind of come out, she think
Yeah.
I don't like the whole, who does she think she is?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you think you're so full of yourself. Look at you going up there
Mhm.
all like, ha, so there's that. Hmm.
If you didn't see it, that was Mayum and her brilliant smile. Hi! Like it's her classic trademark
I know.
smile that lights up a room, right?
I know.
And that's what we see, right? Is like the Mayum with the smile that lights up the room that says, I have something to say. I'm going to say it with my heart. And I know, my sweet sister, that that book is written from that place. I mean, I
I
know
know.
it
I know.
is. So I love that, you're, sharing in that vulnerability that, wow, there is that piece of like, oh, I'm out there and there will be people. Not everyone's going to love us, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
not everyone loves us.
Yes. Agreed.
Imagine that,
Imagine that.
fuckers.
What?
I mean, and that's okay. You don't have to like us, right?
That's right. You
It's
don't.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
know.
that's also part of ego. It's like your desire and wanting for people to love you and like you. right?
Yeah,
And
that's
it's like,
the
we're just not
people
everyone's cup
pleasing.
of tea.
No, right.
Mhm.
And to know that difference. But it is easy to fall into that.
Mhm.
Like, I want them to like me. I want them to, hear
Yeah.
me. I want them to feel comfortable with me. So we all fall into that. And I think women more than men, the people pleasing, right? Where we're trying to
Yeah.
take care of everybody and trying to do it
Yeah.
right and
Mhm.
be good at it and balance all the fucking balls, up in the air.
Yeah. Oh my
So,
God, yes.
yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I love that too, and, like, ego too, I think is directly related to being really attached to an outcome, being really super attached to,
Yes.
like, what you want this book to be like. For example, I'm using the book as an example,
Yeah.
like, "Oh, if it's not a bestseller, blah, 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 be bloop, make an X number of dollars," or whatever,
Am I a
whatever.
failure? I failed or
Right,
yeah.
right?
Hmm.
Like, I'm
Hmm.
sure you feel that way too, like, "Oh
Yeah.
gosh, like, is anyone gonna read the fucking book?" Like, is it gonna just be like, "Oh, Amazon
Will
3
you
sales."
read my book, Manjeet? As long as you
Oh
read
my
my book,
god.
yeah.
Oh, my
I
sister,
just
I
need
love it.
I just need like my five beautiful people in my court just to read it.
Oh, I
That's
love that.
but yeah,
I
but
love that.
it's a
Yeah.
legacy, right? It's a legacy for the both of us. And I
Yeah.
just heard this statistic. So 97% of people do not finish their book that they start.
What? Are you
Hmm.
serious?
It's 3% that actually do. So look at us.
Hey! Oh my
Yes.
god! This
So I'm
is
like,
really exciting.
we're doing it. I
I
know.
did not
Mhm.
know that. That is
Yeah,
unbelievable,
I know.
actually.
It's hard. I mean, so let it be known, people. And I know this podcast isn't about this, but it is freaking hard to write a book. All right.
Yeah.
It is hard to carve out time to do it in the, the zero draft, the first draft, the final draft. It's just like, it's so hard. And I see why
Oh,
people in the dips, stop, right?
yeah.
And it's hard anyway, but we're doing it. And I think it
Yeah.
takes a little bit of ego to get us
Right.
there.
Absolutely. To say, you know
We,
what? Number one, I have a voice. I have something to say that might actually be healing or helpful for somebody.
mhm.
And, that's really been my intention is if one person is moved by any of the stories that I have to share in my book, then my work is done. Right.
Yeah,
And I think I've just kind of resolved to that. And that just took all this pressure off and then just made ego go away. It just made
yeah,
it go away completely. It made me feel like, oh, I'm making an assumption that isn't real. Like,
that's right.
I don't need to have an outcome if it's written from my heart, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, if anything, I know we're writing two very different books, but mine
Yes.
is a legacy for my family, for my daughters, for my grandchildren. It's in honor of my mom and my
Yes.
dad, and I'm hoping my brothers will read it and like it, and
Yeah.
hopefully, hopefully they'll see again. It's my version, right? I'm
Right.
writing my version from so,
Absolutely.
but it's something that my soul needed to do, but to get
Yeah.
there, you need a little bit of ego to kind of say, okay, look at me. I'm putting myself
Yeah.
out there. Yeah. As long
Yeah.
as, again, soul led, I just feel like being soul led, writing from the heart is the most important. So when this
Yeah.
ego, I keep showing it here for those that are
I
watching on
love it.
YouTube.
It's great.
Um,
Mm.
it is getting back to what you said, assumptions. Sometimes we
Yeah.
make up stories in our head that our ego does saying,
Yeah.
you're not good enough. They don't like you. Or it's the flip side,
Yeah.
like you're better than them. Like go out there, come on. So it's
Yes.
really, you really have to listen.
It's like a balance, isn't
It
it? It's
is.
somewhere in the middle. And I love how you're saying the way we manage those polar, the spectrum, that the polar of the ego
Yeah.
is by going to your heart. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why our solar plexus is on fire and our heart chakras and throat. Like these three chakras are on fire right now for me. They're just like, if we believe it in our third chakra and our stomach and we believe it with all of our heart, that's the heart chakra, then we can speak with truth and integrity, right? Like
That's
that
right.
is
Always
that's
with
the freeway.
integrity.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
just love that's the tipping point, right? With the ego card. It's like, ooh, I don't want to get too caught up in it. Oh, look at me. I'm so fucking amazing. Look at me. Holy cow. I'm so cool. I love
Yeah.
everything about me. I I can't even say that with a straight
no,
face.
it's so uncomfortable. Like, I know that is not, I can't, like, that feels
Well, and I like
so
how you
off.
paused. You let me finish. Usually, you'd be like giggling earlier and you waited. And I was like, oh God, I'm going to have to finish saying this. Ooh, I'm so amazing.
Don't you love me?
Don't
Right,
you-
like that. But it comes from that place of, and even we can joke and
Yeah.
all that, and then people who know us know we're joking, but
Yeah.
it's
Oh God.
uncomfortable,
Yeah.
and some people don't have a problem and they can pull it off and say all that stuff, and it works
Yeah.
for them. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, and again, those are assumptions. I'm assuming, like, I would never say that about myself. Like, God, so that person who does, they must be full of ego, but
Yeah.
that's not necessarily true. Because again, getting back to what
Yeah.
Lisa Williams was saying, sometimes we need our ego to show up, to
Yes.
push us, to get us up there, to say, okay, I am worthy enough. Look at me. I'm trying to say
Yeah.
something that I think is valuable or helpful or healing. So yeah.
Yeah. And so I think what we're like, how we flip the script here is by saying maybe Mayum, you and I, we have embraced our ego and
Hmm.
really walking that beautiful fine line between being, egotastic and then lacking ego in writing our book. And that's kind of our intention that maybe this is a celebration card that we're allowed to embrace our ego with this big project. Cause I know, I've had to really, this whole process, it has been that for me. I mean, it's taken me years to write this book, right? I'm sure we can really relate to that fact. And I know for me, and I've talked to my marketing director, Melinda, about this for many years, I just can't do a traditional self-help coaching book. I just couldn't do it. I tried, and I tried and I tried. And I don't, it felt like when I tried writing a book in that traditional setting, in those traditional self-help book models, my ego just felt out of whack. I didn't, and I think now I'm starting to understand this, like having this conversation. Maybe that's why it wasn't working for me. And so the model of this book for me, it's called A Year with Infinite Balance, and it's 52 weeks. So it's very bite-sized pieces.
Love it.
Once a week, you're with me. We're going to do a case study. We're in, we're out. Like
Love it.
that's it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I can't. That just feels so much more authentic to me, and in alignment maybe with what we're talking about today is
Yeah.
ego. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
interesting.
Being able to show up and actually, because you can't write a book and then not promote it. That's like,
Oh my God. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
totally.
That's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, that's
Right.
really dumb.
Oh,
Yeah.
stupid.
But
Yeah.
the genre that I'm in, right? Like in self-help, that's kind of the area I would be writing in. I was just like, I just don't resonate with that. And I'm not saying they're bad I
Yeah.
just as a writer, that's not how I want to be. I just
Right.
not how I want to showcase my
But you're a
skills.
teacher and a coach. And so,
Yeah.
what you're doing is offering help. So, yeah, but
Yeah.
it is still, anytime someone writes a book, if you're going to be a published author, you do have to promote yourself. And it's hard to promote yourself sometimes without, trying
Yeah.
to balance humility and ego.
Yes. Oh my God. What a great card for us in this juncture. We're all
I
like buzzy
know.
and
I know.
ooh,
Like,
it was
yeah, yeah. I
I
mean,
think it was
there's times where you
great.
and I, when we're doing our retreats and our workshops and our
Hmm.
Lightworkers Lounge, we show up and we have the bullhorn, like, hey, everybody, woo, right?
Yeah,
We're on stage and we're laughing and we're cheering, and we can
totally.
show up that way because I think, one, we're authentic and we're being real, but we're coming from a place of unity, like we're trying to lift
Oh
everybody
yeah.
else up. We're shining the
Yeah.
light, and that solar plexus is light, everybody. It is your
Yeah. It
pilot
is.
light. It is the sun, and it is
Yes.
it is shining, and it's meant to shine strong so that you can feel
Yes.
empowered and confident, but you can do it in a way that's tied to the heart, right? So that,
Yes. I
yeah,
love that.
and it's
Look
soul
at
led.
us. It's soul led, heart
Hmm.
centered, and that's the key to
That's the
having an
key.
ego that is, when ego is led by fear or power,
Hmm.
I think that those are the two spectrums, right? Where
Yes.
you're negative, like where you're in the like lacking of ego, or then when you're in power mode, those are the two spectrums. So when your ego is led by power or fear, then that's a check in. That's a time to
Right.
go, where is my heart?
That's right.
What is my truth? And where do I
Yeah.
want to stand? Yeah.
Yeah. We don't always want to listen to ego. No, no, no.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But we
Yeah.
want to be in it a little too.
Well, we got to pull from it. Yes. Ego.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I agree. Oh,
Pull
I just
and let
hit the
go.
mic.
I know. Look at you. We're getting excited. Yeah. Well, oh my gosh, that was amazing. I
Okay.
thank you for
But
that
we both
beautiful.
were like, ew, gross. And then we're like, okay, now we know what it means. And we hope you Lightworkers, listeners, viewers, hopefully
Yeah.
this card will help you so that you don't always have to say, oh my God, so egotistical. I mean,
Mhm.
there could be some uses for it, but don't let it drive.
Yes, I
Yeah.
love that. And just, understand that balance, right? That balance of the ego, understanding where you are on that spectrum and what for the love of God, what assumptions are you making,
That's right.
right? About
That's
yourself and
right.
others. Because that's a great way to knock yourself back into your
Hmm.
power. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we want. Love it.
Okay. My
Okay.
stomach feels better. I feel
Okay, good.
better. My
Yes. Well, again, it doesn't have to be a dense, yucky shadow
Yeah,
card,
I
right? We shine some
know.
light on it, and we talked about it, and I feel much better about it. But
I
I'm
do
sure
too.
you run into this anytime this card is pulled with a sitter or a group. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, they immediately like, ew,
I
So,
know. They're like, "Oh, man,
oh
why do
yeah,
I have to get the shadow card?" But it's actually a real blessing.
yeah,
I mean, it really does it's almost to me like it can also be a celebration card, right? That's how we're looking at it as well. Like, wow, like doing the projects in my life and maybe making some big decisions in my career. Maybe I did put my ego in check and maybe I
yeah,
did have that powerful conversation with an employee that,
yes,
was not ego first, not power driven. Maybe it was more less, assumption. Maybe I ask questions first, right? Like, hopefully, this is also showing you that there's a time to check in about your ego, but also where am I celebrating the fact that I am not making assumptions about things and really do have my ego in check? Because that's a
yeah,
celebration. It
yeah.
really is,
I agree.
right?
Yeah, it can be. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. Love it.
I
Good
love
job.
it.
Good job,
Wow.
Manjeet.
Good job, Mayum. Look at us writing books and checking our egos. Oh my God, feeling
Ah.
nauseous online.
All right.
I
Well,
love
good
you so
job.
much. That was a
Love
lot
you
of fun.
too. Love you,
All right.
Lightworkers. Thank you for
I love you
joining
guys.
us. Please
Take
rate, review,
care.
subscribe, like this video, reach out to
Yeah.
us. Okay.
Let
Tell us
us
how
know
you
how this
feel.
card
Yeah,
hit you. If you had
that's
any
right.
physical reaction as well. I kind of have a
Yeah.
feeling maybe we were
Yeah,
picking up on that too from the audience. So if
that's
you
right.
are experiencing any of that, please let us know. Your
Yeah.
body is telling you something.
That's right. We
Yeah.
want to hear from our listeners. So
Yes.
please, whether it's through podbean.com, or whether it's right through our Instagram, come to Instagram and start following us and listen to us and send us some
Yeah.
notes and messages. We want to hear from you.
I know. Yeah. Listen to
Okay.
Mayum, okay? She has
Listen to
that.
Manjeet.
And when you tell me to do something, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm going to do it. I don't know what it is. It's like in her voice. It's your powerful ego.
Oh, yeah. My ego just said, listen up, bitches. Yeah, no.
Listen, Linda, listen.
Listen.
Okay, I love you.
Love it.
I love
Love
you. We
ya.
love you,
Okay.
Lightworkers.
All right.
Mwah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for sharing this sacred space with us on Lightworkers Unite.
Remember, your light matters, your presence matters, and your journey is unfolding exactly as it should.
If today's episode stirred something in your heart, trust that it was meant for you.
From our hearts to yours,
May your path be lit,
your spirit strong, and your light be seen.
This podcast is for educational and inspirational purposes only.
The content shared is not intended to replace professional, medical, psychological, legal, or financial advice.
Always seek the guidance of qualified professionals regarding your personal situation.
Thank you.